weeks ago today, you said this was the worst treatment of humanity you had seen in your 33 years of law enforcement.
You're correct, and it is, and I pray that it's the last.
In less than 24 hours now, the woman accused of holding her stepson captive for decades is due back in court. Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Mark Zinning.
And I'm Erin Connolly. Tonight we're hearing from Waterbury's police chief about the severity of the case and the toll it's taking on those investigating it. Channel 3's Owen Kingsley is your reporter covering Waterbury.
He is live right now at 6 after talking one-on-one with Chief Fernando Spagnuolo. Owen?
Oh, guys, we've all heard those disturbing details of what allegedly happened, but it's all the more disturbing for those who stepped inside. Now, Chief Spagnuolo recalled what was going through his head when he had heard this man's claims of prolonged abuse and torture, backed up by what he saw inside this house.
Physically viewing it myself, observing it myself, it was shuddering. It really cut to the core.
What particularly stuck with Chief Spagnuolo when visiting the house on Blake Street for the first time was the evidence outside of the 8-by-9-foot room where the victim says he lived most of his life. It was the efforts made to keep him from leaving.
Seeing the door with the external lock, the slide bolt lock on it, seeing the remnants of locks that had progressed through evolution. There were such extremes that were gone to keep this under wraps and keep it away from family members and the public eye.
The stepson of Kimberly Sullivan was found last month, suffering from extreme malnutrition, with just enough food and water to keep him alive. He weighed an astonishing 68 pounds. There are two primary investigators in this case, but many Waterbury police officers have been involved and exposed to the details of this investigation.
The people that seek to do this job have a burning desire to help their community, to help humankind. It's recognized that you will see humanity, in its darkest hours at times.
The Waterbury Police Department has a peer support team and an employee assistance program that Chief Spagnuolo says is always available for his officers' mental and emotional well-being.
I think that's how we get through it.
But like any criminal investigation, the focus remains on the job at hand.
We have a job to do professionally, and it's important for us to stay focused on that job and make sure that we do a very good job to support the victim's claims and to make sure that we don't accuse somebody that's not responsible.
Chief Spagnuolo has said that this investigation still has a long ways to go, but as we've learned more information about it, a lot of people have been wondering how nobody could have known about this situation. I asked Chief Spagnuolo what the likelihood is that someone else could be charged. He said, quote, "All of the evidence in this case points to one person being responsible for the victim's neglect and abuse, and that's Kimberly Sullivan." Your reporter live in Waterbury, Owen Kingsley, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.